Hey, it's good to see you. Hello, and welcome to this tarot reading. This is a timeless tarot reading tonight, so it's perfect for whenever you find it. Tonight, we will be choosing between 3 different decks. 3 different decks. This first deck here for pile number 1 is the 7th Sphere Tarot. It has a 7-pointed star on the back. The backs are a soft pink. The deck for pile number 2 is the Golden Thread Tarot. It has several symbols on the back, one for each suit of the minor arcana, and the backs are black. And then we have this deck here for pile number 3. It's called the albano-waite Tarot. Has a kind of goldish sun emblem here, and the backs are white. So this is pile 1 or group 1, pile 2 or group 2, and pile 3 or group 3. If you just take a deep breath in and out, try to feel which of these decks, which of these piles is calling you, is pulling you in, drawing you in. Which of these decks is calling your attention? If you feel like more than one deck is piquing your interest or calling to you, you can, of course, watch more than one reading. It's really whatever you would like to do. I will leave timestamps down below so you can find your reading according to the pile or according to the group, and I will see you there. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. I think we'll just dive right in today. We're going to start up here with your current energies or current situation. So we have Justice, 7 of Cups, and the Lovers. It would appear that you are facing a big decision, and that there are multiple ways you can go, multiple ways you could go. Many options have been placed in front of you. So you're taking your time to weigh your feelings about each one, about each option. Because of the 2 major arcana, I'm getting that it's a significant decision, one that is going to shape your life going forward. And because of that, it could be that there's a feeling that it's a decision you can't go back on, there's some kind of foundational choice you're having to make, like, who should I love? Where should I live? What should I follow? What are my values? So, like, what should I follow as my North Star? What should I follow that will guide the rest of my life? It's a significant decision. And it is in some ways the biggest rock, the rock around which smaller stones will have to be made to fit. So that's why it feels so significant. And that's why you're taking your time deciding. It's right to take your time to decide here. And maybe because it feels significant, there's also, I'm like sensing some hesitation around it. Not necessarily due to fear, but it's like a sense of holding space for the impact that's going to come. Possibly positive impact, right? It's just a big rock. So holding space for the impact to come. And there's a desire here to, take that space, hold that space so you can really honor what you will choose and what that choice is going to require of you. I apologize for my voice. I'm with allergies today. Allergies are accompanying me through the day. Anyway, okay, so let's move on to gifts, blessings, tools. We have the Chariot and the Emperor. I also don't know if you really got a good look at Justice, but she's gorgeous. Okay, so this is not the kind of decision that can be avoided, and it can't be delegated either. Can't be avoided, can't be delegated. Which is why you're needing to take the time to weigh it. You are in control. Yeah, it's like never fear, you are in control. And you have the final say in this matter as well. So that control, that power, that's really in your favor. And yet, the circumstances require you to take action. You can't wait forever. The choice will be made. It's like your attention to the matter is requested. Your attention to the matter is necessary. And the future wants to unfold, but it has to wait for a word from you first. So it knows, like, through which channel to reach you. If you've been worried that things will move ahead without you, if you've been worried that the choice will somehow make itself without your input, it won't. Or conversely, if you've been hoping that the choice will make itself without your input, if you've been hoping for that, it won't. It definitely rests on you. And that's a blessing. You have the opportunity and the responsibility to choose what you most want. And because this choice is an emotional one, and because this choice requires a certain amount of commitment to it, again, it doesn't have to be love, romantic love, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it is going to be an emotional choice that requires commitment. Because of those things, you alone know best. So you have everything you need to weigh your options, to make your choice known, and the rest will flow from there. There's a lot of power here for you. You can get what you want from what's to come. You just have to think through each option and listen to yourself. Listen to your gut. Okay. Challenges, trials, obstacles. We have the Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. So, again, about this kind of like maybe hesitation, maybe trepidation here. I think the message from these cards is pretty simple and clear. So I'm just going to say it. What you're not to do is repeat the past. I think these cards are saying, watch out for repeating the past. You're not meant to repeat the past. You're meant to clear a new path. Okay. And here we have some focus, advice. Two of Wands. So this is a really beautiful time in which you have the opportunity to choose the path of your dedication. It's all in your hands. That is a blessing. That I hope that doesn't feel overwhelming. It's a blessing. It's in your hands. And from this vantage point, it's early, you can see everything, you can sit in each possibility. Not with limitation, not with restriction, not with a sense of like a looming deadline. In many ways, there is plenty of time. And there are multiple paths that will work. There's a great openness right now. And you have an overview of each path stretching out before you. So all that you need to do is center in possibility. It's like take in the view, center in possibility. That will show you what you want to choose as your path of dedication. Center in possibility and then act from there. And this card is a message too that all of this is going to unfold on your time. It's on your timeline. You need to act, you need to decide, but in due time, in your time. No need to rush. Okay, group one, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope this was helpful for you in some way or relaxing. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope that you are doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that's okay too. I will talk to you very soon. And until then, good night, good night, good night. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. Today we're just going to jump right into it. I am suffering a little bit from allergies today, so please forgive me if my voice is less consistent than usual. We're going to start up top with your current energies, your current situation. So, we have the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I want to say there's something here about peeling away from the pack. Peeling away from the pack. Something here about separating yourself or distinguishing yourself from the rest of the pack or group. Not necessarily to stand out or to stand above them. More so it's this idea of rebelling or pushing against the masses, like the masses or the mainstream, I want to say. It's like there are abilities and opportunities that are waiting for you, that are lying outside of received parameters or like received judgments or received value systems. And if you continue to follow the common path, you won't encounter those abilities or opportunities. It's something like that. There's like a kind of opening here for you to chart new territory, to follow a different call, and to navigate by your own compass instead of listening to the opinions of others or worrying about what other people are doing or about what other people might think. It could be standing up for like what you believe in. It could be a feeling of reclaiming your life or of making different decisions that feel more in alignment with who you want to become. It's about deciding who you want to become on purpose and then navigating by that. Who do you want to become, not passively, but on purpose, and then going for it. Okay, so then we have gifts, blessings, tools, 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords as gifts, blessings, tools. When a different path is taken, when a different choice is made, it can come with some losses. Loss of comfort, maybe loss of familiarity, loss of perceived or felt safety, just unfamiliar, yeah? So it could be that when you change into more into who you're meant to become, it could be that certain friendships or relationships change shape. It could be that, yeah, like some things may fall away as a result of your new path or new choice, and the things that do fall away as a result were not meant to stay. It will be okay that they fall away. They will be things that you were not meant to take with you. And that temporary void can feel like a gulf, or can feel like a vulnerability, because it is, and it's a blessing, because what falls away makes room for what's new, and you get to fill that room with what you want. You get to fill that space with what's in alignment with you. It's only by letting go of things that we can move forward sometimes. It's this idea, it's a little bittersweet, but it's this idea of like life is expansive and beautiful and full of possibility. And part of that is that we get to choose what we let in. We choose what we let in, and we choose what we want to keep. We choose what we let in. We choose what we keep. So you will have the tools to bring more into your life that you desire, to bring more into your life that you truly want. You will have the space to do so. Challenges, trials, obstacles. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Not necessarily, but for some of you, this may be tied up with clarity on a relationship of some sort. Possibly romantic, but it could be platonic, could be familial. Maybe part of this struggle here, this journey, has been, this is really specific, but like has been about earnestness, or practicality. I don't know why, but I'm hearing those words. No matter the situation, these cards are letting you know that the first step of this like departure or divergence, this new path, new choice, the first step is going to be the hardest. And after you take the first step, the rest of the new path is going to be easier to follow. That's not to say that it will be easy all the way. Emotions are still going to come into play. And again, I'm getting this idea of like, I don't know, this idea of earnestness, of the vulnerability that accompanies earnestness. Maybe you'll know what that means. But your emotions may surprise you. They may appear at unexpected times, or they may also appear for unexpected reasons. And that's not a problem. All you have to do is let your emotions move through you. Yeah, letting them move through you. The cards are telling you, remember to let them move through you, and remember that your emotions are like water. They're temporary. They come and they go. They come and they go. Okay. And then finally, we have some advice or a little focus here. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this peeling away is, you are absolutely headed in the right direction, and the path is paved with good fortune. It's like the destination is super abundant and it is open to you. I think this card is also saying that it's likely you won't have to correct course again unless you want to. This peeling away will be the last course correction if that's what you wish. And I also want to return to what I said earlier. Like life is beautiful and expansive, but and part of that is we choose what we let in, we choose what we keep. And here I feel like this card is echoing a similar message that's kind of running parallel to that, which is saying we always have choices. We choose what will last. We always have choices. We choose what will last. We choose what we let in. We choose what we keep. We always have choices. We choose what will last. And I get the feeling that how you diverge here, how you peel away, again, if you want it to be, it's going to be a new path, a new sense of self that is going to last. It will endure. It will stay. Okay, group 2, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope you enjoyed that it was helpful, useful, relaxing in some way. Thanks for spending your time with me. If it resonated, please let me know. I'd love to hear. I love to hear about how it resonates. I hope you're doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that is okay too. I will talk to you very soon. And until then, good night, good night, good night. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. I have allergies today, and so if my voice is not super consistent, I apologize. They're affecting me a little more tonight than I expected. But I just want to dive in with you so we can see what your reading's all about. We're going to start at the top with your current situation or your current energy. So we have Strength, Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. I love these background colors together. Okay. I feel there's a search for balance here. We have like young energy, old energy, adventurous spirit, pragmatic mind. And strength here to me is speaking to balancing these energies and synthesizing them. So instead of feeling caught between them, balancing them, synthesizing them, it's reminding me of part of this Anais Nin quote that's like, like this guy is like throwing your dreams into the wind like a kite. So it's, yes, throwing your dreams into the air like a kite on the one hand, while also developing a long-term idea with all the care and foresight required by a vineyard on the other. Right? That kind of balance. So it's like, instead of feeling caught between them, the better question is, how can you combine them? It could look like bringing optimism and openness to the hard thing that you've been dragging your heels on for ages. It could look like, on the other hand, bringing this wise and mature mind to your next adventure so that it can become something meaningful. You can do both. You can be both these energies at once. That's what strength is telling you. You can do both at once. The question right now is kind of how to marry these two, how to help these two impulses work in sync. Okay, so gifts, blessings, tools here. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So this is interesting to me. I feel that these cards are saying this is a good time to slow down, possibly to scale back. The idea being, even if you're venturing out, even if you're going on a literal adventure, there's a kind of presence undergirding everything. Like the answers you need will come through quiet contemplation and diligence. Part of this blessing is that when you hit a roadblock, if you hit a roadblock, all you need to do is take the time to quiet your mind, to sit in quiet contemplation, and the next good idea will come to you. It's like just like these two, there's a kind of balance here too. It's taking the time to think while also always constantly taking small action. What you're building will come best through slow progress, or where you're going will be best traveled one step at a time. No need to think too far ahead, just advance step by step. You don't need to see all the way to the end to make it there. It's enough just to see 5 feet ahead of you and take steps bit by bit that way. Then we have possible obstacles, challenges, trials, 7 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Again, I'm getting like there's a need to assess the best way forward. And it's gonna marry not opposing, but slightly incongruous impulses. And this is kind of weird, but I'm getting something like if progress feels slow, it's just a trick of the mind. If adventure feels far away, you've got your head turned. If adventure feels far away, you're not looking in the right direction, you've got your head turned. this undertaking of yours is significant. It's not going to be the biggest thing to ever happen to you, but it's going to move your life forward in important and necessary ways. Part of the message here is like, if along the way you feel a little disappointed, like this undertaking isn't as flashy as you wanted, this project or this path, this project or this journey, if it's not as flashy as you wanted, not as documentation worthy, if it doesn't feel big, if it doesn't look big, it's okay to feel a little disappointed, and just know that that feeling is temporary. Stay the course. Where you're going is where you're meant to be, and it's important that you trust that your hard work will pay off. But it really is where you're meant to be. See the turbulent waters here, and they're leaving for calmer waters ahead. And here we have someone who has planted crops. They're growing well, but it's not yet time to harvest. So he's assessing his work, and he knows that he has to be patient because impatience can ruin what he's already done. So stay the course. Your hard work will pay off. And again, I'm seeing similar balance needed here. It's like outward action, adventure, and calm pragmatism. It's like small steps forward and quiet contemplation, stillness, stagnancy. So a pair. And here it's leaving something behind, going somewhere better, while also quietly assessing. You've seen the kinds of we'll just call them opposing. They're not direct opposites, but like opposing natures of these things that are wanting to be synthesized and combined, resulting in a really beautiful balance that's going to benefit you as you go forward. Okay. And then finally, we have a little focus or advice. The Knight of Wands. Super interesting. He is super activated. So, for those of you who have not yet acted on this project or begun this journey, this is your sign to start now. 200%. You're being encouraged to be fearless and to be brave. There's also a real desire for change. Like, it's your own desire for change, or there's something in the air. Like the wind is blowing, things are shifting. So whatever you set your mind on, simply balance these competing impulses here, and here. Balance the impulse to plan ahead and to be steadfast, and the impulse to clear new paths and to be adventurous. And whatever you do, don't just sit on your hands. Don't sit on your hands. Take action. The balance can only be found through doing. That's the biggest message from this card. The balance can only be found through doing. And it will only calibrate and continue to calibrate itself through doing. All right, group 3. I'm going to leave your reading there. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope this was relaxing for you or interesting or useful. If it resonated, please let me know. I love to hear from you. I love to hear how it resonates. I hope you are doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that is okay too. I will talk to you very soon. And until then, good night, good night, good night.